Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs news live at 3. We're getting things kicked off with our portal review of Shoe 95 from Tenacity. He is League 18, 2.7 million roster talent, 332 superstars, 1,822 days playing, been playing a really long time, and 1,098 days consecutive. Very long streak. Do you even remember what happened 1,099 days ago? 94% total win percentage all time, 96.4 in the last 30 days, up in it. 990 battles won. Super jelly of this Mherex here. Very versatile card, very fun, great trainer. Well, I'm assuming very fun. The preview was very fun. I wouldn't know firsthand. Can do well in showdown, feud, stipulation tours. Just all around great card. Can change a lot of people's rosters too. I got HBK at 5-star gold, one of the cards that benefits the most from going from 5-star silver to 5-star gold. He's just absolutely filthy in feud now. And then you got John Morrison as well, who doesn't care about multiply coaches. Interesting to see what you think about Morrison and HBK, since you have both of them. I'd be interested to see how you feel comparing them. You got Embrace the Vision Rollins. Everyone knows I love this card. And then Big E at 5-star silver here. Trickster Motu Big E. I believe, though, I have a breaking news here. So let's pop that up. And we got Batista and Becky both at gold. Icons. Great choices there. Those are definitely going to help you in multiple modes. Zombie Brian, Sheamus. Boy, yours is a long way behind. Look at all these golds. Masters of the Universe, Tech Steamboat, and Zombie Lashley. Fantastic top of the roster, man. Great choices. A bunch of different MP trainers covered for feud. So love it, man. Very, very nice. Keep up the good work there for sure. 333 superstars, 65 stars. That's a good amount. 192 4-stars, 75 3-stars, and 6 2-stars. So you definitely still can do some talent up. 64 showboats, more than any other class. Your tricksters and strikers are a little bit close. Has me worried, but at least you still know where your bread is buttered, and it's the showboat class. 19 Hall of Famers. That's a lot of them. 370 is your best feud rank. 382 faction heals last 30 days. And 148 feud wins in the last 30. Some top finishes, 35th for This Means War, 209th for Hall of Fame Legacy, 371 for Super Showdown Sako Contest. Then we got Showdown Scrimmage, AJ Styles, and Universes Collide. So some really nice event scores in there as well, dude. Great roster. Love what you're doing with it. And thanks for being on stream all the time. Happy to do this portal shout out for you. And keep up the great work. Let's take a look at offers today. Weekend event getting kicked off for Lex, who's a monster. If you haven't seen it, watch my preview. He's super good. He's going to be the showboat equivalent to Brock. You can turn one, drop a 5 million sub in feud with the perks the way they are. So I anticipate a lot of people really wanting to get him. So we have 2 different stamps, 3 different technically. We got the free one down at the bottom, which is faction points. Don't forget to do that claim. Then you got the $19 purchases. The first one is 200,000 solo points, and you can see the rest of them in there. The final one is a bag of 50 Lex shards. Then you have the $9 ones, which has 200 rubies on prize too, as well as some coin, HBK shards, and 20 Lex shards at the end. So that's the stamps for this weekend. Special offers. We're also going to have a breakdown on the Lex event. Cash is a thing for the event, which is kind of an interesting change. 45 pulls for $100, $250 a piece. You get a silver bag that has 50 Lex shards or pull him, 250,000 solo, faction points, some tokens and stuff. So that's the $99 mark there. $15 pack gives you 7 pulls. Pretty good pricing on that for your pulls. 2.5 million coin, 300 TP, and 500 cash included in that. $9.99, 3 pulls, not as good value as the 15. And then $5 for 2 pulls. Again, the 15 is pretty great value there on the pulls. You're getting as many as in the $20 package right here, but a little more coin in the $20 package, and then some solo points as well. But that $15 one's pretty good snag if you just want to try your luck at 7 pulls without breaking the bank. Top one is better than this one, and these are just your standard loots with nothing extra. So stay away from those ones. Get your bonus stuff like normal. Free daily claim for forward shards, and then daily 200,000 points for the event. That's going on for Luger, so make sure and grab those. Flash event should start tomorrow. It's not live now. We don't know what it's going to look like yet, so we'll have to see. Spend event 5, 15, 25. It is the normal one. Hall of Fame tokens in there. Diminishing returns after 25. It doesn't look like there are any Lex shards in this one that I can see. So you don't need to be looking for Lex shards in there because they're not there. And don't forget to do your free re-roll on the market. See if we get anything good today. Nothing I need. Steph shards if you needed the bonus EXP. If you had the same thing I did today. Let's go over to the game and start with the showdown, breakdown, milestones, things like that. Okay, so starting out on the left here, you can see where it says limit. That isn't exactly accurate when it comes to cash. Because you can spend as much cash as you want. It's completely unlimited. That's just what you need to max the event free and spending cash if you're a Tapjoy person. So I have what you can get total free, what you can get free with no boogeyman, and what you can get free with the cash and how much it takes to max it. Also, the loot pulls, that caps, I want to say it's 135 for a limit, but I did a comparison so it would compare to the cash. It's either 22,550 cash or 66 loot coins to max, whichever is cheaper for you if you're going that route. Also keep in mind, Talent of Showboat Lex isn't counted there. 500,000, and then if you recruit him in the first 24 hours, it's 1,000,000 points for that as well. Those 2 points are not counted in any of those totals. So far, nothing for the Backstage Pass on the weekend, not a thing at all. So Backstage Pass currently at this stage is giving us nothing. You guys know how I feel about that. That's irritated me in the past enough that I didn't buy it the next week because it's supposed to have something. And then for your superstars for the event, Powerhouse Lex is worth 100,000, Boogeyman 500,000, Striker HBK 225,000, Dawkins 400,000. That's Powerhouse Dawkins. Then you got Any Attitude worth 1.2 million, Tours 510,000. So you can kind of add all that up, minus what you don't have in the free. And we'll take a look at those milestones right now and see where you can get. I'll go with without Boogie Man for the normal, I guess normal, and then you can go from there. 6.6 million free without Boogie. So you're gonna get well over here. You can miss Boogie and HBK and still get to the 6.2. So that's pretty good. So you get the 100 shard bag here, a bunch of the extra stuff, and then 50 there as well. So what you'd miss out on would be 20 Montez shards, 3 million coin, 50 Lex shards, 4 million coin, 500 TP, and then in the final milestone, 100 Luger shards, 5 million coin, 1,000 TP. So basically, if you spend the cash, you can kind of do the math on what you're getting with that cash, and that would be these 3 milestones. So 3,300,000, 7 million, and 50 Lex shards, 800 TP. So 1,800 TP, 12 million coin, and 150 Lex shards. You have to ask yourself if that's worth 22,500 cash to you, or the loot pulls. Other than that, this is where you can get for free even missing Striker HBK and Boogie. So there you have that. On the breakdown, and so I think that's pretty solid. The loot coin event for spending loot coins, way out of my range personally. So I'm not really even factoring in much to do with that personally. You get 500 points of pull, 1500, you know, 3500. There's some bonus coin in there if you want to do single loot pulls or something like that, you know, 3 million. So I don't know, you have to, it's up to everyone what they do. If you buy 7 pulls, you're going to get to this mark here though. So if you buy that $15 pack, you're getting to here, 20 Lex shards. I'm sorry, that's not accurate at all. You're getting to this mark here with 7 pulls. Boy. So 1.5 million additional coin and some boogeyman shards. So I'm not really all in on that. You know, it's really expensive diminishing returns past the first like 7 pulls basically. And it's 400 pulls to max if you were wanting to max it. So approximately there's a very big one-time extra spend for 500, so it's like 1 free pull in the points. So basically it does nothing for the most part. So that's the coin part. I'm not even worried about that for me, not even counting it, not trying to get anything on it for me. Faction portion looks normal and fine. So let's take a look at the shards now. I'll make it bigger, kind of blow that up so you can see the shards and what you're looking at. So if you bought 400 loot coins and paid for $100 in stamps on the portal, you could get to 1,930 shards or 70 short of Lex. If you just go free, 1470 is where you can get, and if you go the solo free and cash, 1,620 shards out of 2,000 is where you can get. This will show you where you can get the different shards. For me, getting him is out of reach, barring a flash market that's amazing with bags in it. And by amazing, I mean like really good, with doing rerolls and stuff. So the way I'm looking at it is I'm going for 1,470 shards, long view, get the bonus stuff. And then I need to decide if it's worth it to me to spend cash to get to those extra milestones that I told you guys about. I'm uncertain at this point if I am or not. So there's that. But that's the breakdown on it. Bunch of extra stuff as far as coin and stuff, so nothing wrong with that. Event looks pretty doable. Mail shouldn't be any big issues that I can see. So pretty standard showdown event. Yeah, that covers the event. As far as the tour that's live, Lex is required. A lot of you, Powerhouse Lex for Tour 1, a lot of you may not have him leveled super far. You can see here how I did on mine. I 3-starred all of them, including the final Hell Mode match with a 9K 4-star bronze no strap Powerhouse Luger. I will be posting that video as well. I'll put a link in the description of this. Probably I might post this video before that video though, so it may not have the link, but you guys can watch that and see how I won every match, and it'll hopefully be helpful for that tour. Let's take a look at the store, see what we got in there. And then we'll take a look at the loot pulls. Portal stuff's better. We're the same. 10 pulls, $3 a pull, $2.50 a pull. Portal stuff all looks better than that. You want to do a single pull, you know, there's that. Spend cash here. If I do decide to spend cash, legendary strap, high chance bonus straps. These have a chance of being affiliation straps, as well as gem damage and stuff. So I likely would try a few of these for sure, because worst case scenario, I can sell them for strap parts if they're not good. It is completely random, male, female, and class, as well as what you get. So keep that in mind. Doesn't look like a bad purchase there. If you want some Hall of Fame tokens, you can get 5 of them at 1,000 cash a piece of 5-star. So you can get a few there. I don't particularly love the pricing at all here. One of these for 1,000 cash, not a fan of that. So these two, okay. The rest of them I feel like are not really in a cash price range that I like at all. So maybe these two, but that's about it for me. These are just kind of a little bit extra. Normally this is 2200 cash, so 300 extra cash. Nothing amazing there. What do we got? Free daily claim. And as you can see so far, nothing for Backstage Pass. Really hope we get something tomorrow. Because Backstage Pass is supposed to have something every weekend. And it's not looking like it so far. So hopefully something tomorrow. Let's take a look at the loot pulls, see how I feel about those. There's a cash one and then the Lex one. So we have the Boogeyman cash one, and then we have the Lex Luger loot itself. Let's take a look at the Boogeyman one. 41 pulls, 12k cash. You do a couple of these, max the event if you wanted, assuming you can do the other free stuff. Featured 1%, mega rare 1.34, super, you know, so forth. So not amazing percentages on the top 4. Let's see what we got in here. We got Boogeyman, Skull King, Our Truth, Soul Man, Fiend, all not good. At a 1% chance, and you got like that stuff in there. Not a fan at all. And then shards on top of it. So pretty terrible in my opinion as far as that portion goes. A bunch of super commons in this next low tier one. Don't like that. Same thing with super rare. These are all low percentages. 2%, and this is what's in there. 5% on this one. Just really, really poor in my opinion. This one is gross. I would not use my cash on this. The only good part is the commons. If you were close to Boogeyman, and by close I mean like 50 shards kind of close, then maybe. But I don't like this loot at all personally. I'll use my cash on other stuff. I'd rather buy the straps in a heartbeat, personally. Okay, the Lex loot, it's a debut loot, guaranteed mega rare of 2 on a 40 pull. Let's see what that looks like. Mega rares almost 6%, featured is 1%. This is a pretty reasonably priced loot for us as far as champions goes. It's on the cheaper side. Some $2, basically almost $2 pull stuff, kind of good. So there's that. And let's see what this top portion looks like. A lot of really good stuff in there so far. Pretty good pool overall, I have to say. And no shards. It's a low percentage, but that's a pretty good pool. So if you're missing most of those featured, that, you know, and you're going to do a big pull, that might be something. Let's see what mega rare is. This is the one you get 2 guaranteed at 6%. It's not bad at 6%, I suppose. There are at least Lex shards in here. Maybe if you get some of those, the event starts to look better for you. And let's check super rare. 20%. We got Asuka in here. Stacy still pretty rare. Just a coach though, not a great fighter. Kyrie. Tough is rare but not good. Yeah. And then rare again, Strowman, NWO Ted, Drew, Kyrie again. And then common Asuka in there, although I'm sure, and NWO Ted. Macho, not sure how they're weighted, of course, Kyrie. So honestly, for a debut loot, I think the Lex loot looks pretty solid overall, especially the top portion of it. And there's some other stuff you can hit along the way, so I don't think it's terrible at all. And for a debut loot, I would even say it's good. Not which is different than saying it is completely a good loot, but for a debut loot, it looks good. So, you know, this is one, maybe I'll try that 7 pull bag on the portal. I don't know. I will wait to see what the flash market looks like. Not going ham for sure, no Mherex, but maybe a small pull this time. Because for a debut loot, it looks kind of good. And if I get lucky and snag some Lex shards, it could change my outlook. But seems unlikely. So that's my take on that. Hopefully you guys find this useful. Shards, nothing looks out of the norm. So I would expect this to be accurate. Nothing looks like a generous amount of shards in any of the things or out of the abnormal. Do keep in mind all of this is subject to change and just off of the information posted in the blog, which is not always accurate. So do keep that in mind. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to check out that Lex video, both the tour one and the preview one. He's got an amazing sub worth watching. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.